check on X real quick. We're streaming. We're live. Cool. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. GM, and happy Tuesday, everyone. It is Tuesday, January 13th. What is this? The third week of 2026. It's feeling great. Just drop off my kiddos to school. Gonna start with the morning routine as always. I want to give a quick shout out to my family over at One Step at a Time on YouTube, and my Chimp Chronicle family over here on X. This is a stream that sort of walks you through my day to day. Hopefully gives you some knowledge on current stuff that's going on Web3, NFT space, and economic space in general. Some health and wellness stuff here and there, but really it's a journaling in real time of the process that I'm going through here on this journey of Web3 and personal growth. So if that is something that you're vibing with, then please give it a like, give it a share. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, it's Tuesday, baby, and on Tuesday we chimp hard. This is chimpers.com. We are on the arcade section. Feeling a little gamer like right now, so I want to play a little game before we start, but there's so much stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff going on in Web3 in general. Crazy sales on grails from GVC, Chimpers. Yeah, we're just gonna get to it. It just feels like a great start to 2026. I'm telling you, like hundreds of Ks in sales is bonkers. A sweep from the Chimpers collection. Again, strategy token is working. Good vibes one is at probably his all-time highs right now, which is pretty great, but we'll get into that. This one's gonna be a little quick one, but I'm gonna be writing down some information for Chimpers Tuesday, our community spaces that we hold every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Hopefully, if you guys have a chance, please drop in, tune in, have a conversation. But yeah, let's jump into it. I'll do the Space Invaders. Space Invaders kind of vibe. The Kawaii style version of the Chimpers collection is almost complete. It is almost complete. How's your morning? What's your morning routine? You guys have a coffee? Do you drink coffee? I went for a walk, so doing okay. Gotta go do some laundry. Get the kiddos some nice clean clothes. Do some cleaning. That's all I think it's Tuesday. There you go. Not a lot of Web3 projects happening. This one's pretty neat. This is free to play, so if you guys want to come in, just go to chimpers.com and jam out. Chimpy plushies are arriving, so that's very exciting. I'll show you guys a couple of videos I've seen online, but it looked high quality and they were well worth their weight. Again, you're rewarded for participation, so the thing is, you just show out. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be you. was able to experience in real life event this week. It was a lot of fun, or last week actually. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet with some dope Be Friends community members from NYC. We had Korean barbecue. Again, that's really the return on your investment. Oh man. Wave 7. For people that are investing, what are you guys looking at? Doesn't have to be crypto related. What company has your attention? Heard some people talk about Nvidia. That's a good play. And AI. And Jensen is a brilliant man. Have you guys been able to stick to your goals? Oh dang man. Yeah, have you guys been able to stick to your goals? Are you guys getting close to the goals you want to accomplish for 2026? Right, I'm gonna go to the and pause this real quick. Let's check markets. Let's check markets real quick. So I'm on the V Friends Series 2 collection. Again, how you verify is with the blue check. You see how much total volume is there. There's a lot of ETH here, so that means it's credible. At least that's how I check it. Series 2, right? Oh, I gotta take out the humble hedgehog out of the way. Let's look at the floor. We have the bashful blobfish. The floor is currently $214, which I feel that's not that bad. I've seen it go down like probably like 90, 89, something like that. Still see this is a great entry point to a IP that I truly believe in, with a team that I truly believe in that can execute um, at a high level, that has dropped multiple products. This one being one, the hat being one. Got pins. Got pins. Multiple collaborations with like Reebok. Most recently, Topps Chrome dropping some heat on the card collecting space. So out of the floor, really, I like the reliable rat. The boisterous beaver is a good one. The charming cheetah is a good one. Strategy poses seem to be not too very liked out of all of them, and resting poses as well. Or am I just tripping? But strategy poses are the ones I see. This is a peaceful pelican. I really like this character. Don't know who's the maxi in the community though. Competing pose, pretty dope. You can check out their traits real quick here. You know, this is a rookie from 2021. Competing poses, sorcerers, schoolyard, and this is the peaceful pelican. Again, when you're searching for NFT, buy what you like, but also once you got what you like, also look for rarities. I feel like as a collector, you want to also collect stuff that is very sought after. So as the brand grows, your asset appreciates. Evolving poses are one of those that you want to look out for. For those at YouTube and YouTube family one step at a time that haven't jumped into the NFT space, this is mostly for you guys, as I know CT knows a lot about this stuff. This one is great. For those that are, I see that there's more and more interest in jumping into the V Friends world. Let's run through some alpha real quick. The Gusty Gecko is one of those that you see. I'm like, yo, this is a dope character. But if you can see real quick on its patterns, you see there's two fives. Five being the signature hand pose, you will call it, from Gary V. If you notice, he does the fives on the when he's taking pictures. Has a sentimental meaning to him. You can see this one too, the sharing squirrel, also with the five on his tail. So these are characters that when you see them, um, those are like for me screaming buys because again it has a significant value in the V Friends world. Hence the creator, you know. Notice the Grateful Gar. If you notice here, this is actually Gary V's signature. Grateful Gar, GG, almost Gary, also a top character in the space. Gratitude being a very strong trait. If you see the courteous coyote, he also has Gary V's signature on the sides of his face. Not all the characters have signatures, so you know this is why I point this out. I think this is some alpha for some characters here. The offensive oriented orangutan. Feel there's a premium on ape primate characters. And also you can see Gary V's signature. This is one of my favorite characters. Offensive oriented orangutan. Sensitive centipede. Brilliant barracuda. Legit llama. Where are we at? Where are we at? What else can we point out? These character scenes right here are pretty cool. Um, we've seen utility for the courtside seats. Gary, for those that don't know, he owns a Big Three team. I think they're called the Fives. You know, we've seen utility where you're able to take it, yeah, sort of, what is it? Take advantage? No, not take advantage. There's a better word for it, but he has courtside seats, and we've seen holders of this scene be able to participate in those games, but I find to be pretty dope. Um, what else do we have here? Translucent T-Rex. That's a good one. Legendary Lemur. This is one of the hats. He's also a top character for those that are looking at trying to get in and seeing what characters are like the alpha here. All great characters, but um, you know, they go in flavors and in rarities. So kind of want to point out those ones that we see um, a lot of like community members that are OGs go after. We see Gary's signature here as well. Your poor relationship with time is your biggest vulnerability. So these are like little traits that you get to see of like what they're really trying to build over here. It's essentially Gary's next gen version of preaching the stuff that he's been doing on his own, but bringing it to a more kid friendly, more universal take. These historically, you know, were meant to be called a workplace warriors. They're little action figures that are supposed to be on your desk as a reminder, you know, of these kind of traits. And then they turned out being V friends. So a little historical facts there. The Honorable Ohm 55555, big fan. This is also a big character. Honest B, Shrewd Sheep, Prudent Polar Bear, You're Gonna Die Fly. This one's good too. When you're living for other people's validations, you're not living. Oh, so you know Gary having his wine background. This one's also a top character. The sensible Samulaire, Practical Peacock has already been featured on toys with Macy's. This is also a big Halloween character on a big sort of after scene. We notice here there's 2%. There's only 970 of these scenes out of this whole character collection. And again, Gary has a pickable team called the Fives. You can see the competitor clown being the logo of that team. Um, and again, utility. We've seen utility with this. So some alpha there. Common sense cow having the five right there. Um, yeah. So like, what is this? What is this going for? $250. If you ask me, that's a good buy. Um, Productive Puffin. We've seen them on the skateboard. Macro Micro. I was born in 1997. And this is a big character too. The bigger, be the bigger person. Again, we see a Saint resting pose on the fives. What other ones we see here? So, I mean, this one I learned through here, but really like looking for the villains. You know how you have like the Joker, um, maybe the Penguin, excuse me, uh, Two Face, Bane, Poison Ivy. Like you're looking at the top tiers. For the V Friends world, it's Cynical Cat for me, then Bad Intention Bunny, and then I would say the Buffled Burglar. I think that's a play here too. You know, getting that villain, top character there. Again, Bovin Pose. It showcases from the Serious One, Gary V. Doodle into what the world will be seeing here, which is the more cutified version of the IP. And that's basically too what's going on with Chimpers. They're all getting kawaii version. They're getting all cutified. So the world would see them like that. Um, Sneakers. Let's see. Let's see. This is the villain that I'm talking about, the Cynical Cat. In strategy pose at 250. I think this is a good buy long term. It's going to be one of the main protagonists in the V Friends world. Clever Crocodile, Knowing Gnome, the all knowing character. This one is a good one too. Manifesting pose, pondering for all angles. Accountability being a strong trait. Accountable anteater. Love this character, but the accountable ant gets more love. Oh, this one because we know Roman YC, the perspective pigeon. So there, I hope that you guys learned a little bit on the V Friends traits, characters. This also Sweet Swan has Gary V's signature, the Stoic Slime. This one's a good character as well. Crypto River, Jolly Jacko being featured in the first V Friends Funko Pop. A big Halloween character himself. Perfect Persian Cat being the top character for the TCG, the trading card game, with a perfect score. Also, one of the main characters from the cartoon. Wise Wasp. You can see the likable leopard also has a 5 there. The gifted gopher has the signature. Suffocate hate, a strong character. You got the evolving pose. Ooh, ambitious angel. This one's a great one. That's the one I have on my pin. 266, not bad. Common sense cow again in competing pose. NYC background. Dope, dope, dope. Decisive duck being also a big character as well as being decisive, taking action is a strong quality. Respectful raccoon. We have Aunt Bag that champions this character. Arbitrage Admirable, also a big character. Hustling Hamster, big character as well. Faithful Pheasant, signature. Again, has to do with um, Gary V's wine background. I like the Curious Crane, love his character. Humble, Hummingbird, classic pose for the Gusty Gecko. I didn't mention the Tenacious Turkey, hardworking Wombat too, energetic eel, all good characters. Proactive Piranha, Modest Moose. This one, for those that are again interested and curious, a little background story. So you have the 5'5" antennas and you have the signature eyebrows. This was supposed to be the original logo. Yes, the capable caterpillar was supposed to be the original logo for the France. It turned out to be the very, 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 very lucky black cat. Major moth. We see a signature on the Gleeful Sugar glider. Foresight Flamingo, I guess, been used. Good character. Uh-huh. And AA, evolving poses here. Evolving pose. Zella Zombie also being a top character, Halloween character. Again, the courtyard, the pickable courtyard, pickable court. The 5 on the Common Sense Cow, big character. We got the 5s on the scene right here. Hado Hyena being also top character as well. Ray Bison. You start seeing them more. You start going more and more into the project. This one is what going for almost at 281. Ray Bison. This one is Josh Courage champions this character, well known in the community space. Very great guy. Bad, badass bulldog, Bolivian, benevolent barn owl, rational rattlesnake. Rational rattlesnake. Fun fact was my first V-Friends character. Um, ended up trading for the humble hedgehog. Smooth Spider being a rookie wasn't from the original set. Showcase made their debut here on the V-Friends Series 2. You can see here. The other ones say rookie for 2021. This is a rookie for 2022. So again, some alpha there. They made their presence in the Series 2 collection. Again, we see a signature. We see a 5. Traits that are sought after. Here we have something cool. Yeah, 285, I think, is a steal. This is a scene swap, so not from the original collection. With the book game tokens, you're able to have some utility. They usually have some fun activations where you're able to like trade in for other things. In this case, you burned for an original art style by, forget his name, so excuse me, but the scene is called The Second Voyage. He's a artist in Web3. Oh dang, I forget his name. Tyler? No, it's not Tyler. Sorry about that, but it's a scene swap. I think for 285. Again, this is a big artist, but I forget his name, so I do apologize. It's a steal. It's a steal for me. And if you're from the V Friends community, what are your opinions on my take? What else? What else? We was up here. It's one thing I kind of dislike that it goes back down. Oh, nice. The cynical cat here in classic pose at 289. This one is great. I have the liquidity, but I don't know yet. Because I am only a humble hedgehog collector. But I like this one. This one I think is going to do well over time. Mm, I think I'm done scrolling here. Let's point out one more. Decisive duck and competing pose. This one is also a rookie proactive panther. Again, you can check out here. Rookie from 2022. Bad Intention Bunny as a villain. This one's also a good buy. You see the Sharing Squirrel in evolving pose. Got the 5 on the tail. Evolving pose, evolving pose. All right, one more, one more, one more, one more. Oh, I like this one a lot. Conviction Cockroach. Not too talked about, but this one's a great one. Conviction Cockroach. Again, apes, primates being a big, having a premium really, I think. A 300, I think this is a good one, a strategy pose. Alert ape also being a big character. Patient Pig, oof, this one is massive, guys. This one is massive. Patient Pig is a big character, and I think it's at a steal right now. Also, rookie at 2022, Alpha Alligator. You can see here, Patient Pig being a rookie in 2021. So we already seen the Smooth Spider. We have the Proactive Panther. Did I say Proactive Panther? Perspective Panther, sorry. And Alpha Alligator. 3 rookies from 2022 that as a collector and you're into the space and trying to jump in and seeing which characters are valuable, those are ones that I suggest. Again, we see patience being a big trait as well, and Patient Pig being featured in many We Friends historical, what is it, shorts? Yeah, big character. Um, Forever Phoenix is a good one. Okay, enough with the thing. Wine cellar also a big background here. Let me see it. 0.92%, so very low amount of it. There's only 508 of these in the whole collection. Balance Beetle, obviously having balance is very important in life, but he's also a main character, if not the main character when it comes to the V-Dome. He is the one that sets the challenge. The challenge brings the change. Here in Evolving Pose, this one is a good one. A big character here, 345, not bad. Not bad. The Constable Ant, big, big character, 345. Resting Pose, Optimistic Otter as well. He's from, Optimistic Otter is from the film comics. Heart Trooper, Jeremy Knows, V Friends community member, now team member, champions this character. This One being a, again, low rare scene. You can see it here. Where are you? Passion patch. Oh, sorry, passionate pitch. Um, 0.72%. Only 397 of these scenes. So again, some little alpha for those that are interested into getting into VFriends and not really seeing and not knowing when to start. Obviously, as a collector, you want to collect what you like, but it's also good to know some historical information on VFriends. Big character, Willful Wizard, Kind Warrior. Okay, and that concludes the VFriends. Um, what is it? I don't know. It just concludes it. Let's go to the timeline. Oh, there's 6 views. I appreciate everyone that tuned in. Uh, Remember to please leave a like, leave a comment, as it will help tremendously to get this out there to more people. Hopefully, it brings value again. So, real quick, as you start the journey, where we at now, we see that we are at 2,163. Um, Shout out to all 2,163 of you. I appreciate the follow. But we're trying to build this. We're trying to be one of the main talking heads in Web3. It won't come easy, but I am here for the long run. And that's what we're trying to do, humbly, little by little. Azuki turns 4 years old. Let's read real quick what Sagabon, the founder, has to say. Today marks the 4th-year anniversary of Azuki, from launching an anime-inspired PFP collection in a small apartment in LA to growing the seedling into something much bigger. It's been an incredible journey. This year, I'm excited for Azuki IP to continue expanding through story, games, and experiences. What matters most now is leaning into the foundation we've built and compounding our momentum, shipping products people love, and steadily growing the reach of Azuki world that we brought to life along with the community. Seeing Azuki experienced by a new audience, even just yesterday at the TCG, that is Trading Card Game Invitational, was incredibly meaningful to me. 4 years in, still building, still evolving, still here. Proud how far we've come and grateful for everyone who's been a part of the journey. Ikuzu, or IKZ, being the calling here. We have legends. Dr. Dave Coyne, happy 4, bro. Yeah, man. Can't believe how time flies here. So fast, so fast, so fast. Why didn't I? What the? I'm sure I posted a comment on this. Dang. Go real quick. Salute and love, my signature. Happy 4th legend. Oh. Fire. And finally, then we look for. Again, I feel like if your project has an emoji, it has a lot going for it. You're able to express yourself through an emoji. That's great. Great, 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 great. Where are you? There we go. Shinto Shrine. Um, hmm. Oh man. So you're probably not gonna be able to hear the sound anymore because I finally got to um taking it out. Where are you? Here we go. Boom. Copy image. And that's how I do it. It might not be correct, but here we go. And that is my Azuki. So yeah, really lucked out on it. I like it. Zanato sword, I think. Zanato bow, something like that. The protective armor. Here, let's run some traits on this real quick. Now that we have it here, you have the off-white D background, the tank top, which I find to be super clean. He's part of the fire domain. We've won 2 wars already, so great. Jaded eyes, looks pretty dope and chill. Middle part pink, which is his hair. There's only 41 of these, so I'm really proud of this one right here. Armor monk hat, only 44 of these. That's the dope hat up here. Nice little chuckle. He's chilling. Big chain. 2 chain. 49 of these. Zanbato, the Sambato, a sword. Only 1% of these. Classic, human, and there you have it. That is my elemental. All right, we keep going. We keep going. Uh, yeah, let's get to these sales real quick because these sales were freaking bonkers. Another legend, Junior. Let's go. Let's go. Real stoke, real stokage isn't just stockage. Isn't just what the team's built for the community, but in the community is now building with us. Oh, today's news: Good Vibes Club draws NFT collectors with strong community. Love to see it. Love to see it. This was one of those good vibes that went for a large sale right there. As a matter of fact, let's see where good vibes is at. Where's the floor from good vibes? Here we go. Wow, that's approaching an Ethereum. That's great. Wow, look at that. 2,529 shades. This one, I like this one. All right, we keep going. Let's give it like to Jaden. Oh, this is the Legend Heart. Shipment. Let's see what Naval. I mean, sorry, not Naval. Why is it Naval? Dang, bro. I'm sorry I botched your name, bro. Naval, yeah. Naval Ravikant? Yeah, Naval Ravikant.
You build a great product, or if you, and I, and And I would say to startups, like, don't spend your time doing meetings unless you really, really have to. I really think networking is overrated. There's all these articles about like, oh, you ought to network more, and this is how you build. It makes me want to vomit, right? Go do something great, and your network will instantly emerge. If you build a great product, or if you get a good customer base, I guarantee you we will get you funded. You will not have to go take internal meetings, building relationships years in advance. All that meeting stuff you're doing, shaking hands, do it for recruiting, do it to learn from really, really smart people, but you got to make sure you have something to offer them too. Otherwise, you're just taking. But just sort of networking, if you're standing around an event with a name tag and a glass in your hand, then that kind of includes this event. Not that I think about it. Sort of, you're doing it for entertainment. You're doing it because that's your leisure time.
This is Farmville.
This is not your work time. This is your leisure time. Yeah, let's just be clear.
All right, real quick. No matter how isolated you are and how lonely you feel if you do your work truly and consistently. Unknown friends will come and seek you. So, if you're feeling alone, keep the grind, just like I am now. Keep up the grind. Mm, Grateful show. That's what I like. I like. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna for you. Why I do that? I gotta go on the follow side, man. Dang. Retry. Really? What? Still live? All right, cool. All right, still live. All right, cool. All right, so I guess we can go here. Um, some throwback. So Grateful Eight puts. We hosted Chimpers in September 2022. It was it was episode 45. We are now at episode 430. Wow, absolute wild. I also bought my chimper after the show. Glad to see them killing in the space. Well deserved. Such a great team. I agree. I totally agree. Um, Before we read Sir Joey's, let's see what Crypto Gorilla with he puts. I post crypto videos on YouTube. Ambassador of OpenSea with a following of 166.8K. Now let's see what he has to say. Real quick though, great shout out by Crypto Gorilla. You are right. Chimpers deserves to break out, and they will. All the pieces are falling into place, and soon the rest of CT will see magnitude of what has been built with hard work, consistency, and humility higher. Since launching in May 2022, Chimpers has remained 5,555 NFTs, so a very small collection. No secondary collection, no extractions, no dilutions. Instead, we focus on growing the brand outward, building on the largest social media following in Web3 with 3.6 million plus followers, real fandom, collaboration, and products launching. We align even closer with the community through Chimpster, market bought alongside holders, no allocations, no VC funding. Chimpers has been built by the community for the community since day one and remains one of the most unique positioned NFT brands. Appreciate the shout out, Captain Gorilla. All right, so
Chimper.
let's see what he has to say. We love shout outs. We love shout outs here, and especially from a profile that has such a large following. Let's see what the legend has to say.
We have Chimpers doing incredibly well. They are currently at 0.7. There's a wallet that came in and swept 37 of these over the past week, a majority over the weekend, but he had started 7 days ago. And of course, with that 7.5 or 7.70 sale for that legendary one, really great. Chimpers is a team that just has consistently been building even before mint. Like, they are not stopping. They have never stopped. I feel they don't get like the glory of some of these projects of like an Azuki or a Moonbirds because of the money raised. Like, Azuki and Moonbirds made tens of millions, and these guys, I mean, they still minted their NFTs, but I feel they don't have like that VC side attached to them. It's just the team. It's like two brothers or whatever it is. I feel they don't have that aura
Oops.
around them. They don't have the money aura around them, but they have the OG aura, and they have the builders. Like, they have consistently been doing stuff for the community nonstop. And like, the games they built on their website just for like a season are crazy. So Chimpers deserve to be a winning NFT. The team deserves it. It's one of the rare teams in this space that deserves to do really well. So happy to see them here. I want them to break an ETH. I had one since mint, so obviously I want my bags to go up. I want them to break 1 ETH. So this collection has been doing really well. They embraced the NFT strategy coins. So that was really cool to see.
I agree with everything he has to say. Um, in due time, Chimpers will be recognized as the blue chip in the NFT space. They are culture because they've been here since 21, 22. Um, they have strong ties with big brands as Board Ape Yacht Club. Um, as Crypto Gorilla says, they've been shipping products. They've always rewarded the community with participations. The games that you saw me start the stream with, just pure quality entertainment. Um, yep, maybe the VC side of it, not having a large amount of capital, and but I think that's what made them even stronger because they were able to lean into their creativity side and bring in the fun. And I think that's really what has kept me here for the longest because it's not about the money, it's about the experience. For me, long term, I know the money will come. I'm more than sure the money will come. But for me, it has been the experience of being in this project, participating in the community has been such a delight, for the better lack of words. It's been a great experience overall. So we love to see how other people, other he, crypto gorilla minted. So and then another OG being able to champion the brand. Love to see it. Chimpish. Again, we use a Giphy as part of my support. More usage, more visibility. It adds to the overall. This is my favorite Giphy now. Of course, people will know that my mother is from Mexico, so I am half Mexican.
We have
Vamos.
Chimpers doing incredibly well. They're
Okay. This legend right here, single handedly, is like making noise. So Adam White, Weitzman. Let's check real quick. He posted up on. It's always wanted to support Gary Vee and refresh. On top of Gary being a true and trusted friend, he's a person that inspired me to get involved in this amazing space. Happy to add one of one robot to the collection. Excited to see what this legendary team comes up with next. This is the rare robot. The holy grails of holy grails are the one of one specs. You have the bubblegum, you have the diamond, you have the gold, you have the hollow. I think the emerald came in on the S2. Real quick to verify. Be friends, be friends. The challenge brings the change. Meet me in the V dome. So you see activity here. Let's look for rare robot. Right here is rare robot. It was just transferred. One of one. Spectacular. Let's look at the spectaculars. From the spectacular side, you get the gold. I said that. Hollow. Said that. Lava. Said that. Diamond. Said that. Bubblegum. Yeah. So then the emerald came in the series too. We can check what the emerald looks like real quick too while we at it. You go again to the spectaculars. Again, you got the gold, lava, emerald. Okay, diamond, bubblegum, emerald. This is what the emerald looks like. Super clean. Super, super clean. All one of ones, right? Okay, so we'll go back here real quick. Nope, here. And this is, so again, it's not to wallet watch, but when you check out, since everything is on the blockchain, when you check out other person's wallets, you can get a scope of their interest, but also you can maybe get introduced to something that you might have not really been aware of, but because there is someone with large capital. Look at this guy, $710,000 in value, all NFTs. You can see maybe where you can aspire to because you also want to build up a bag where over time it appreciates. Again, that's just my strategy. Don't know if that's for everyone, but I look at other people's wallets too to see where I can aspire to collect for long term value here. So this legend has 231 me bits. So I mean me bits being a IP from um, Yuga Labs. So real quick, go here. This is a real one, and it was bought out by a community member in Sergito. Believe he's Mexican as well, which I found to be pretty cool. What are the floor for me bits, real quick? Floor for me bits at 04989, 1,105. Okay, 1,500. I need to read it slowly because I'm like, what am I saying? This one being from the famous artist in Sam Spratt, 1,000 Ethereum. None of them are up for sale. Last selling like 54 ETH. Quality artist. This is one to aspire to, but I'm obviously don't got it like that right now. Um, he has a crypto punk, smooth, fire. He has four board apes. This is his PFP. This is a nice clean one. Findeza. See, this is the one I'm not really familiar with, but look at the floor prices on these guys. 28. That's 88,000. What the? Man, that's baller money right there, man. What? You got the CUDA. Dang, he has 14 CUDAs. Pretty dope CUDAs. So he's heavy into Yuga Board Ape world. He has one dope ass Pudgy, a shiny one. He has 6 mutant apes. Wow. Now this guy's a massive legend, man. What? Look at these grails. Why is he not rocking this as a PFP? Dang, dude. These are legendary. We have the Mask of Lucy. It's 4.85 Ethereum. A nice asset I have for Jenny Wealth. Nice to see he has 3.8. So he is the legend that, oh my goodness. Let's look at how much he spent for this. This is a one of one vibe foot. He has the vibe forest in the background. Groovy fur. 80s glasses. Oh, there's more vibes that have the 80 glasses? That's pretty dope. Okay, I didn't know that. He has the bulgur hair and type vibe foot. This guy dropped like 100K on this. About no price history. I'm glad. Activity. He dropped 155K on this on this Wally, on this gem. Of course, this is a grail in Vibe Town. If you believe in Toast and what Tyler and Chris and all the legends that are participating, Mason, Ronnie Guy, all these legends are building over there. The community is great, and this is a legendary pickup. And 155K is bonkers money, man. Bonkers money. He also has a cosmic guardian. These are the guardians that oversee Vibe Town. There are only 69 of these. What do you drop for this? Private sale, maybe? Private sale. Hermit. Right, we keep going. Okay, he has the Moonbirds. Oh, pretty dope Moonbird. He has a V Friends, right? He has an Azuki, an OG Azuki. What is a crypto dick butt? Yeah, crypto dick butt. Oh, Fogs. Okay, he has Fogs. Dope. Cool. Okay. He has the Bored Ape Kennel. He has a Doodle. Oh, a Space One. Okay, great. Go. Oh, he has a Haditos. Let's go. Alright, flexing, bro. Love that. Haditos made a collab with Chimpers as well, so we have that as the stickers, and they have the mini fridge as well. I mean, sold out. Oh, less than 3. Okay, cool, man. The big one for the homies over there. Duplicators. Why's my man not with a chimper? Bro, we gotta change this. What's up with you? Get a chimper, bro. What's up? Okay. So, there you have it. Maybe you got introduced to a different project he wasn't aware of, but 72 100K, that's crazy, man. That's crazy money. All right, GG's to you, bro. Let's go. All right, stop the wallet watching. Let's go back real quick. Um, let's see what Peter Thiel has to say. Oh, this is 49 minutes. I'll watch this later. So the chimpers are activating a lot of new things. You know, I feel like to be more active on the pages, give appreciation to where they're at. But these are some of the sales of this week. Some of the sales of this week. So let's go back to the chimpers. The chimpers collection. They're at a nice 0.7 ETH. Which is that for? 2,214. Not bad. Activity. Here you have. I have some large sales. So Spintron, another legend, talked about, paid 1.10 ETH, 1.10 ETH, which is about $3,423. Happened a day ago. Big sweeps, as you saw in the video. And this legend one went for almost 1 Ethereum. An OG, not a Chimpvolution one. This guy is the one that was making rounds. 7 Ethereum. Really dope one. These one of one divine chimps. Or like the Cosmic Guardians. We want to do a comparison. Look how dope that chimp is gonna look. Pretty dope. Okay. As far as the sales go, let's go to the sales. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here we go. What doesn't it show over there though? Right, so there was a sweep of 16 chimpers, a total of 9.82 Ethereum, about 30,000. Then you have 7.5 sale, 7.5 sale. All of this is gonna be really big for us as the new contract is coming out and it's going to be enforced royalties. Um, Again, it's going to provide a influx of um money that hasn't been there as they were building, and now it's going to be there, and that's going to help them push their mission to um, build out the Chimpster new collector hub. Again, might be chimpish collectors collect. So again, a big sweep worth 30,000 USD. Crazy money, bro. And I think we can end it here, but yeah, we can end it here. So yeah, we can end it with this. Why are these so big? Like to buy to buy an NFT for such a high ticket price in a collection that you believe is massive conviction that there is collectors that are seeking out the best of the best from the collection, but that collection itself is worth paying attention to, buying into, because again, large ticket sales. So in the last minute, while we were hosting NFTs, and Azuki sold for 28 ETH. This legendary GVC sold for 19.969 ETH, a one of one. This Divine Chimper just sold for 7.5 ETH. NFT volume is waking up. 2026 feels fresh. Yeah, man, it feels great to see this ticket because there's more interest, there's more liquidity flowing into these NFT projects. I guess we can end it here. Chimpers quietly established themselves as one of the top blue chip NFT collections. They've always did great things, but recently floor price started to really catch up by 28% today, leaving many formerly huge collections in the dust when we zoom out. The quality, the intentional building, the actual um, building out of a brand. Sir Joey would said, eventually the market side of things will be irrelevant to the overall brand and how the community feels about where we're going because there is actual building going outside. And I guess to really just put the cherry on top, this is one of the things that I like to showcase is their IP, the brand that they're building. Again, simple mission statement. Chimpy is on a mission to make you smile. Most recent, this is for the New Year. This one was the New Year's one. Where are you, New Year's one? This one was for the New Year's one. 1.6 million impressions. This is that new game that went viral. 70,000 impressions. 300,000 impressions. 100,000 impressions. Dude, I just saw something. What was that? It was there. It was just there. It went away. Well, they're gonna drop each short around like 12 o'clock. Yeah, it might not mean a lot to many, but this is massive gravity to the products, to the cartoon, to the IP, and the kawaii style version of these characters that you see on these collections. They're gonna be very meaningful as they will integrate into these shorts, these cartoons, little by little introducing you to the characters of the Chimp verse. It's massive. That's just my take on it. But yeah, for everyone that came in, tuned in, got some value off of it, maybe got introduced to a new collection. None of this is investing advice, so please do your own research. Never buy because somebody's telling you to buy into the thing. You have to have conviction. If not, you will sell. So believe in the things that you're buying, because you'll get rewarded for the long-term commitment. And I'm here to stay for as long as God gives me life, because the experience again has been otherworldly, to be honest. I love my Chimpers family. I love NFTs. I love IP. Um, and yeah, that's where I'm at. So wherever you guys are at, I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Stay safe, and see you later on at 5 p.m. on Chimpers Tuesday Community Spaces, the longest running community spaces in all Web 3. There, I said it. There, I said it. Let's go. All right, so take care, fam. And as always, we'll shut it down through here first. Boom.